Now is a great time to buy a home. 12,109 homes sell every day. Yes, every day. They sell yesterday, today they'll sell 12,109 homes, and tomorrow. What's all the panic about? Let's look at September 2010 versus September 2011. Right now, in September 2011, the Dow Jones is up, Standard & Poor's Index is up, NASDAQ is up, medium home prices are slightly up, 30-year mortgage rates are down, interest rates are down on 30-year mortgages, and unemployment is 9.1%. Actually, right now it's about 8.5%. Let's look at return on investment. This is between January 1, 2000 and January 1st, 2012. If you had stocks, the Dow Jones would be up 11, your return would be 11.2%. Standard & Poor's, you'd have a loss, 10.3. NASDAQ down 30.3. And if you invested in real estate, your return on investment would be 40.3%. Wall Street Journal is saying it's time to buy that house. It's an excellent time to buy a house, either to live in for long term or for investment income. U.S. News and World Report says many buyers who waited for the rock bottom prices know that now is the time to buy. Prices are now back at the 2003 first quarter level as shown here. Mortgage rates are down, and you can get a 30-year fixed right now at around 4%, 4.25%. And this shows you that the same price is a major difference in cost based on interest rate. In 2003, if you bought a $200,000 home with a rate of 5.84, your P&I would be 1178. And today, at that same house, at $200,000 with an interest rate of 4.01, you'll be paying P&I at 955. That's a savings of over $222 per month. Let's look at appreciation and depreciation. This is what the experts are forecasting. Negative appreciation in 2012, and as you move on, you can see the appreciation rates. In 2016, they would be 3.32% for the year 2016. Now let's look at it in a cumulative way. In 2000, if you bought a house in 2012, 4 years later, it would appreciate 10.83%. That's a pretty good deal. Reasons to buy now: 30-year mortgage rate are still available, interest rates are low, and QRMs are not in effect at this point. The Gallup poll says 69% of the people say it's time to buy. There appears to be a good reason for more than 2 in 3 Americans to think now is a good time to buy a house. The combination of today's low mortgage rates, low housing prices, make its affordability as good as it has been for a long time. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity. Get off the fence and buy that house. Donald Trump says, I'm pretty sure this is a great time to go out and buy a house. And if you do it in 10 years, you're going to come back, you're going to look back, and you're going to say, you know, I'm glad I listened to Donald Trump. And John Paulson says, if you don't own a home, buy one. If you own one home, buy another one. And if you own 2 homes, buy a third. And lend your relatives the money to buy a home. Fortune magazine, real estate, is saying it's time to buy again. Forget stocks. Don't bet on gold. After 4 years of plunging home prices, the most attractive asset class in America is housing. 96% of homeowners see home ownership as a positive experience. 88% of Americans say home ownership is an important part of the American dream. 81% of Americans agree that buying a home is the best long-term investment. 69% of Americans say now is the time to buy. Yes, now is the time to buy. National Housing Survey, major reasons for buying: having a good place to raise children, 80% say that. Having a physical structure where you feel safe, 79%. It allows you to have more space for your family, 75%. It gives you control over what you do with your living space. Now is the time to buy. This broadcast was brought to you by Joe Altman, Century 21 Bowling. I'm a real estate consultant there, and my phone number is 843-446-4306. Give me a call. I can help you today.